Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm back and I'm playing with the Sailing Home. Oh my goodness, I just love this. This is going to be with me forever. I love the lighthouse, I love the boats. I love everything about it, it's just brilliant. I love the sentiments. You are my true north. Set sail in the direction of your dreams. Thanks, congrats, let's hope. Let hope be your anchor through the storm of life. Just love it. Look at it, it's just, oh, it's gorgeous. So I best show you my card. There's quite a bit of a couple of techniques going on. So I love it. I'll show you the inside first. I just put a strip of paper and a row of those birdies. And then, look! Oh my gosh, I've turned this into a porthole with, you know, the dinghies they have on the side of ships. Love it. And all the knots. And it die cuts with the little grooves, but you don't ever see. If you look closely, I've added, I'll show you what I did when I come to it now, but I used a wink of Stella just slightly to spread the ink around for the sky and for the sea. I've used it on, oh, I've got a splodge there. Oh, I've got a splodge of wink of Stella there. I've used it on the anchor and these beautiful kelp, I would call that, seaweed. And then I'll show you how I made that. It's so simple, but it took a while because of wrapping all the rope around. So hence the knot up there and the knot in the background. I've just re-inked my navy, so you've got to leave it like that for about 20 minutes, half hour. Otherwise, when you turn it the right way, the ink stays on top and gets really, really juicy. So once you've refilled, leave it open so it sinks to the bottom of the pad a little bit. Then you can flip it over and put it away. But we're going to be using that anyway, so it's gentle tapping because it's freshly done. Again, I've added some pearls like I did on the Memories of War pack. Just love it. I think that is absolutely gorgeous. So let's get started. Put my card there out the way. I've already cut the circle out. What I did, look, I still got my die in there. I just layered 2 circles together, ran through the big shot, and there's my circle. You can use that on something else. I've actually cut a piece out at the back. This is just thick white. This is whisper white, and I'm going to stamp my image on there. So my dies can go, and then we got plenty of scrap there for other things as well. So that's going in my scraps bin. So I used, where is it now? Number 5 and number 8 to give me the distance between the holes. So number 5 and number 8. I number them, and I also put lines at top and bottom just so I've got an equal parallel as well. And it's great for when you're lining them up on your big shot or in cardstock as well. And I do the same on all of them, even the squares, the ovals and everything. So there's the piece for the inside of the card. This measures about 4 inches. So you've got a good strip going along the top. That's the piece that come out of there, so you can save that for something else. And that's, well, that's off another one. That's off the last one I did. So I've got Night of Navy. Oh, and I've already cut that out because it's tiny and that beautiful thanks fits in there perfectly. And so does the congrats. So I've got thick white card base, 8 1/4 by 5 7/8. And we're just going to fold and burnish this in half. Make sure our cardstock is together. And then we can burnish it. Beautiful. That, like I say, is going to go on the inside. It fits in there lovely. With just a little border all the way round. So we'll put that to one side. And that, the navy is 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, and the DSP is 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. And that's just simply going to get layered up onto there. So we can do that now quickly. And we'll do the inner piece, and then we'll get started on the rest. Isn't it gorgeous? I love that. I'm going to leave it there for you to see. It's just, look at the paper. You could have it any way round. I love it. I just love the knots. that and the little compass, the navy compasses. Oh, stunning. Navy and white. You can't get any better than that. They look so clean and fresh to stuck together. So I'm using wet glue here, just so I can get a little bit of wiggle space and get my border just bang on. Whoosh, look at that. I'm getting better at this layering malarkey. So now I'm going to attach this to the card. I love this glue. I've emailed the lady today. I ordered it 2 weeks ago and still haven't had. She said, I'll email you. Well, after I'm going through Google Translate, I will email you when it's been dispatched. And it normally gets dispatched within 4 to 5 days. Well, that was 2 weeks ago. You haven't sent me an email and I want me glue. So that's that. Let's get this little piece popped in here as well from the strip that I cut off. Yeah, I added the 2 ounce bottles, so there's still a fair bit, but you know, I've paid £60, well, €60 for 4 bottles, so I want them, and that was with shipping. Beautiful. Smush that around, make sure there's no air bubbles in there, and then we can just simply set that to one side now. There we go. Let's pop the glue in. Oh, we will need this actually. No, let me show you what. Let me just stick it in for a second. She says, trying to get it in. There we go. Right. Grab yourself a piece of scrap paper. You can line it back up in there if you want. And all I did was grab my dark Night of Navy. Let's move it over. And I 2 squares, and I just drew a line down, and filled it in. And then I did exactly the same at the bottom. 2 lines down, 2 lines down, and filled it in. You can go around the outside and the inside, but it does stain enough to go through, but just in case. And then just turn it 90 degrees. She says when she can pick it up. And then we've got, oh, that's a bit wider than 2 lines actually. Doesn't matter, it looks pretty even. And then again, 2 lines, 2 lines. You could use a ruler, I suppose, but it's just eyeballing it, innit? So there's your little rubber ring. Isn't that great? Love it. Now I'll show you. Let me put this out of the way. You're going to need your glue, and I don't have the baker's twine to this set yet. It's coming tomorrow, I think. So I'll have it ready for the next card. So remove your pin. Baker's twine at the ready. It does get a little bit messy, but it's worth it. And it does dry clear, so a little line of glue on the front, right next to the blue, and then on the back as well. So you're going to take your twine and just pop it on and hold it into place. And then you're just going to basically, let's just pop that through there because it's wide enough. Wrap that around. Do you remember I used to do these as kids and used to make pom-poms? Oh yes, pom-poms. And I went round 3-4 times. So one more time round. And then on your last little bit, just put a little dad more glue there. And know it gets a bit messy, and then pull back and grab your scissors and then just squeeze it all together, and there is your little ring around your rope. Right, let me zoom in. I'll show you this one more time. A line of glue. You don't need a lot at the front, it's the back, so squish it wide at the back. Take your baker's twine, just halfway down, you don't want none of it poking out, and then wrap it around. One, and just tuck it close to each other. Two, three, and then you've still got plenty of glue on the back there. So just hold it with your finger, nip it off. Just don't want it poking out the top, and it's up to you. You can just, there we go. That's how I did the rope around the little portholes as well. See that? Isn't that cute? So I've got one prepared. I will finish that one off later for another card, but I've got one prepared, and I can just see I've got white showing. So just take your, and this one's double the thickness, and I've already laid it up with Stampin' Dimensionals. So just go around and check that you've got no white bits showing. There we go. You could even do it all the way around the back. See there, a tiny little bit of white showing. Perfect. And that's how you end up with that lovely little rubber ring. Isn't that cute? I love it. Oh, look, Mount Vesuvius is off my glue. Pokey pokey. Get the pin in. So I'll finish that off later for another card. With my little, I've got another roll of this somewhere, I think. I've got the black, the white, the navy, the berry vanilla. I've got them all. So, isn't that cute? Absolutely adorable. So that can go to one side now. So what we're going to do, we're going to stamp on this now with our image, and then we're going to layer this, because it's on dimensionals, so it looks like a little porthole. Isn't that fabulous? We'll do that in a bit though. Right, I've got my pieces of cardstock. So let's pop them over there out of the way. We'll assemble them all together. I've already die cut, as you can see. So I'll pop that away. Right, with my anchor, I use the grey granite, the same as the card. Let's just pop that over there out of the way. So, and I just want to juice it up lovely. And I'm just going to stamp it. Let it soak in. Perfect. Isn't that cute? Love it. Clean as we go. So that's the anchor done. With the rope, look what I did. I stamped the rope several times in the soft suede. We're going to stamp on that in a minute. So I got the lines on there as well. I've lost one of the legs off my Tim Holtz mat, and now I can't, now it wobbles. So I'm just stamping them really close to each other. In fact, you could overlay them actually. Perfect. I know you get the little grooves, but now when I put my rope over there, it will be covered in that. That will get placed on there. Love it. And then what I did, let's pop these two. Now I want one of each. So what I did, I layered these two together. I attached that, and then I added a double piece of paper, just photocopy paper. Fold it over. You can do it twice. I did it twice earlier, or you can do it like that 4 times, and just put it over the top, and it will cut through the two of them at the same time. So you're just creating a shim to give it that little bit more depth. So give me 2 seconds. I'll do this first, then I'll come back and do those. I won't be a second. And it's less noisy. You can always check by turning it over, and you'll see that it's cut right through as well. So remove my pokey bits, and that can go back away. You've got a little rope die there, lovely. There's quite a few bits to this, and then just peel these apart. And just, there's one. It just saves you running through twice. And there's the other one. Perfect. There we go. So we've got our reeds for the card. So I'll pop them with the card. May swap them over. I'm just going to run these two through, and I'll be back in a flash. I've got to make sure that the anchor stays in perfect position. Trying to move the little so and so. There we go, that's better. Perfect, there's my little anchor. And look, it's got the rope detail as well as the groovy lines. Oh, look, see? It's got the rope detail on there. So I'll zoom back out now, because I've just realised I forgot to do that. There's my anchor, my rope, and then we can go back in the stamp case. They can be saved for other bits. Oh, we've still got to stamp our, oh my back, let me just come a bit closer, that's better. Oh, you've got a little pokey hole there through there as well, the top of your anchor. These bend as well, in case you want to, you know, tilt them back slightly, or even pull them forward slightly. They're cute. Love that. Oops. So where's my card? That's perfect. It's this way round I want it. So I'm going to take the words thanks and my juicy ink pad. I'm only tapping lightly because look how juicy that is. And I know it's perfectly lined up. Oh, beautiful. But it's really juicy. So I'm going to take a piece of paper, turn it over carefully and just blot. Yeah, see, that would have smudged, so leave that for 2 minutes. Now this, I've had this open now for about half an hour now, so I can close this up now. I've got bits everywhere. Clean as we go. Perfect. Oh, I still need the ink. Oh, Gaynor, come back. I still need it. So there. Get my circle now. And our gorgeous little sailboat. And just tap. Just keep looking at it. I'm just gonna blot it on there just to see what it's like. If it's too dark, whoa. I don't know, I like both. Let's do it again. Check that it's juicy. I'm going to keep that there because I might have to blot. And it's not like you can get this crooked because you can just spin it round till you get it straight. Beautiful. Look. Really juicy. So let's get most of that ink off. Look at that. You could have that all in the background on a card base and that would look beautiful. There's so many different cards I'm going through my head with this set. Just love it, and I want to make sure that's nice and clean. Perfect. Now for our birdies. I think I'm going to use black for the birds. I might need to leave that open because birds aren't blue, are they? Not them sort of seagulls anyway. So I just want the top two. Oh, look at that. I'm so heavy-handed. Just going to wipe away the bottom bird. I don't really need him. And let's get my paper. Now this is where you've got to line it at. And I'm just going to have the one on its own this time. Perfect. Love it. Absolutely lovely. And I'm getting covered in blue ink from this. Look, my fingers are stinking. Well, you're not a good crafter unless you're a mucky crafter, so they say, innit? So let's get my Winker Stella. Where's, oh, there it is. Let's flip this over. Oh God, I've got ships everywhere. And I'm just going to pick up that ink here. And spread that around. In fact, I can pick some of that off here. picking up that colour, squishing it around. I'm going to use the ink pad. I'm just touching the bristles. Just doing strokes. I'm actually using the ink that's around the side here, so I can water it down a little bit. Beautiful. So I'm swashing it now just to get that moody feel from the sky. I'm just picking up light bits. I think that's gorgeous. I'm leaving it just like that. I'm going to clean my bristle. Perfect. I'm loving it. So we've got our bits at the hand. I'm covered in blue, but it's worth it. So let's fetch our other pieces in now. You could even swap everything up right now. You don't have to have it there. You could even turn it this way. You know, it's entirely up to you. You're going to place wherever you want it. And then I'm going to have them offset this time. So I'm just doing a bit of configurations now. So we could have one of them there. And if you notice, because I've cut the two out, this one has got the tiniest little blue bits. See it? So it's the paper embedded onto the, and I was trying to pick them off like that. They will come off, but I thought, leave it on. It's only going next to this baby anyway. So we've got portrait. Let's do landscape this time. You could add these on dimensionals. I don't think you need to. I'm just saying you can. My little boat. Oh, I love this. And the anchor can get placed as if it's trapped in the weeds. There's my gorgeous little knot. Now I can just stick that on the side, and then, or I could even move that down a little bit and have my thanks up top. What do you reckon? They just both, they look stunning. I love them both. I'm just going to grab some dimensionals for my little sign. Look at my fingers. It's that tiny little bit of glue that's still on there. I can soon get rid of that. Perfect. Oh, I love it all. I love it, love it, love it. So let's keep that up the top. Are we gonna... No, I'm gonna offset that one this time. Looks cute. Oh, I love that. It's gorgeous. So, are we happy with the orientation? If we are, we can get adding. So we need some glue. And I'm just going to carefully put this down. You don't want to add this on dimensionals as well, because you want it to look further back than it is. So that looks cool to me, right there. I don't want to press. I don't want to smudge anything. What I meant to say was rub over. So remove the backings now. I'm just going to give them all a press down so I know they won't come off whilst I'm picking at them. What a neat trick though. But you could have this as thick as you want. You could do it 4 or 5 times. You could do it once. On that one I've only done it once. This one I've done it twice. Cut them out twice. But it's entirely up to you. It's your card. Just think it's mega sweet. And I love the colours in it. I absolutely adore them. So now that is secure, just want to lay that down just over the top like that. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I love it. So I add that blue over the top this time there, and I'm just going to switch it round. So the navy's going on the bottom. I love this seaweed. So about there. So it's close by. And the other one next to it. Just so I'm overlapping slightly. Like I say, you could glue one down then pop the other one on dimensionals. I suppose you could do that. Are we going to have that way, that way? I think I'm going to add that. In fact, I'm going to add dimensionals on here. Pop the anchor up, because I did in that one as well. So I've got some little half ones there. And they will go right there. Whoops. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh look, my glue is bursting out again. I've got enough on my finger here to just waft that over, and I'm going to stick that right there on the side. I'm not gluing the tails down, I just want to keep it like that. Pop the backings off these. You're just loving this set of what? Oh my goodness, I am. I think it's stunning. So on there goes. Perfect, and my thanks is going just about there. Then I'm going to get some pearls, which I've coloured already in the Night of Navy. I'm just going to have that right about there. Just make sure that's straight before I glue that down. Oh, stunning. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Where have I put my pearls? There we are. And again, I'm just going to do what I've been doing with these cards. I am going to pop one there. And just one either side. Top and bottom. There we have it. There is my Come Sail Away. Oh, I haven't finished yet. What I did, I got my Cosmic Shimmer pen out. It's the same as Wink of Stella, but it's got a bigger bristle on, so it helped me to get this all over the kelp. Give it a shine, because it has just come off the bottom of the ocean. And it helped me then to add some sparkle on my anchor. Clean that off, and then my rope. Just gorgeous. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my word. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, mind you, it doesn't matter, it's down the side. Oh, come back, come back, come back. I'm going to do my little row of birdies. And I'm just going to go along the top. Once I've inked, I'm not going to ink again. Beautiful. Just beautiful. You could add other elements to the inside. It's endless what you can do to a card. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to take my cloth and clean that as well. And my fingers. So there is my Come Sail Away landscape and portrait. What do you reckon? Do you like it? I think it's gorgeous. Let me give you a close-up. So this is the portrait style. Just a shimmer on there. This is the landscape we've just done. I love the glossy. Can you see the glisten on the ocean? And let me see if I can pick it up for you. Oh, I tell you what, it doesn't want to show today. It's there you go, a little tiny bit there, because the sun's glaring through the window again. So there you go. I'm going to go down now, have my tea, because I'm starving, Marvin, as they say. So I'd love a thumbs up and a share. That'd be amazing. I will set to and finish off my other rubber ring and design another card, but I'm not going to have it exactly the same as this. I love that. I'm just touching there. So yeah, I would love a thumbs up and a share. Please don't forget to press the subscribe button. I do post every day, so if you want to see what I make tomorrow, press the little bell as well. You'll be notified then and you'll never miss another video. So thanks for watching. Thanks for spending time with me. And I'll see y'all soon. Love y'all. Bye.